Yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker, and we are back in the building, doubling up day by day. Still under a little construction, but we're working at it. We working just a little bit, working on that. But don't forget to like and subscribe. The TikTok's going now. I got the TikTok loading up daily content. So make sure you hop over at the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook. It's easy. It's just Bad Guys Pod. It's easy. It's right there. Wherever you go, you can type that in. Bad Guys Pod. We are officially official. It should pop up right up in the search engine. Shop Twitter too. Bad Guys Pod. Don't forget your boy King Walker. If you want to find me, King Walker. The E is the three on all platforms as well. It works. It works. Trust me. I tested it. But anyway, I was gonna go live like as soon as it happened, and I'm looking. If you see the title, you know where I'm going. I was gonna go live as soon as it happened. It was like 3 in the morning. I was like, nah, let me wait. And then Ja Rule was jumped. So I was like, yeah, let me wait. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Then I'm hearing Max B's name, Tasha K. I don't know how Fat Joe got into this, but at first he's getting jumped at a restaurant. Then it changes to the Monica concert, which Max B is at. Then it starts getting connected together. Then we got this video. Yeah, so it turned into some big thing. Max B was involved. Max B's not involved. Max B's entourage. But I ain't gonna lie. I think we didn't give the Monica enough love. I know I'm gonna get back to it, but we ain't give Monica enough love by bringing Max B out. Like she brought the wave out.
New York, stand up. He's back. My ladies at, ball players. When it comes to what you repeat, what's a nigga sleeping, she hit the speaker and bleed them. My nigga makes more when it leads him. Nigga, I told my nigga to never be cheating. Used to spend to give you money. We used to make love when we niggas giving you honey. It's funny, we want to know you. She want me, show me what the hell I'm gonna even try me. I can't, oh shit, baby, my bad. I can't, just do it, you're moving your ass. That's it. Before I even gave you something else, you just told me that you.
That's my shit. It's that sexy love. Shout out to Monica for bringing out Max B. But yeah, Max B's entourage. This is and in real time. This is all being reported by Tasha K and her team. I fuck with Tasha K. And her team, as she said in a few posts, damn, in a few posts that her team was there. They got video like the video I played, but that's the only video I've seen. But I did see Max B. I want to say Max B posted something. Yeah. Don't tie me or my people to anything negative. We grown, we on positive vibes only. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, here we go. But this was like later in the day. So all this Tasha K stuff is going on. And then Ja Rule talking about suing Tasha K. He pulling the sue card. Oh, no, wrong one. He pulling the sue card already on Tasha K. And then, they go back and forth. Tasha K addressed it. I'll play with Tasha K.
Let me just address this really quick. I'm headed to the gym. Why are y'all street niggas always hollering Sue? Ja Rule, why the fuck are you sitting on the internet hollering Sue? Y'all must think that shit scares me or something. I don't think you understand what has transpired since 2018 all the way up to 2025. I lost one lawsuit. I was in the hood. I lived down the street from a Church's Chicken. I had bulldogs digging holes in the yard next to me. I didn't know shit about no motherfucking lawyer. But it's real funny how you street niggas that claim to be artists always hollering, I'm a sue. Fat asses. You're mad because I woke up your motherfucking wine. I'm sorry that I was half asleep last night when the text came through. And I didn't have time to get on the phone with my motherfucking source that was back there, and they saw you getting your ass whooped, and Fat Joe was sent to the side. I got all the motherfucking deets. All of them. And I'm going to talk about them tonight on the show, okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube, X, Facebook, Bigo, all the above. I get billions of views a month. I ain't got no reason to motherfucking lie on you. Who is talking about you? You should be happy that this news is coming towards you because nobody is checking for you. You know you had no business up there, down there, around there. And no, it ain't have shit to do with Max B. So leave Max B out of it. The only reason I'm coming for you is because you and those retards out here talking about I'm a sue. Sue. And what is it going to do? What is it going to do? Because right now I'm sitting as a multi-millionaire. Kevin's Hart lawsuit went nowhere. Soulja Boy's lawsuit went nowhere. R. Kelly's lawsuit went nowhere. And millions of the cease and desist that I got, including lately from Clarissa fucking Shields. That shit don't work. I got the same lawyers y'all got, same money y'all motherfucking got, same money y'all motherfucking got, if not more. I ain't got no business yelling this morning. Shit, I'm up eating chicken, about to go to the goddamn gym. Fuck out of here. I'll see y'all tonight. Now I gotta go bye.
Tasha K talking big shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad at it. I kinda fuck with her, Tasha K. She said what she said, but it came out. Max B had nothing to do with it. But it sparked the Ja Rule versus Tasha K thing. Which, like, my thing is, what's up with how did Fat Joe get involved? Like, somebody help me out with that. How she's coming at Fat Joe's neck. Coming at this fat nigga's neck. You see that part where she said that's fat nigga. Fat Joe being too fat to help you fight last night tonight on my show. I like, damn, I be seeing the little jab she sent at old Fat Joe. I don't mind, fuck that nigga either, but it is what it is. Like, so yeah, we got to confirm Max B wasn't involved. They saying Max B done, nah. Ja Rule was involved in an altercation last night in New York during Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine tour stop. And it turns out rumors of him receiving a beatdown involving Max B are completely false. And this is coming from TMZ. I'm not saying it's true or not, but that's where it's coming from. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. Maybe. How long we been here? Yeah. All right, let's get to another back and forth because this episode is a lot of back and forth. All right. If you're in the sports world and you're in the ESPN, Fox Sports, now you watch all that stuff. Jason Whitlock And Stephen A. Smith, if you know, you know. Back at it again. Pull the video up.
Incredibly stupid, in my view. Incredibly inappropriate. It's not just stupid, it was really highly inappropriate. Drake May, the quarterback for the New England Patriots, who's having a remarkable season, has the Patriots at, I believe, 8-2 or 9-2. He's maybe a front runner for the MVP. Cam Newton has an opinion that the uh, Patriots are fool's gold, and he kind of insinuated that Drake May is fool's gold. He didn't say it straight up outright, but the implication is clear. Drake May responded when asked by a reporter, and the reporter Drake May said, "Look, man, I don't even know what show he's on." Blah blah blah, and just dismissed Cam Newton and said, "Look, man, I'm worried about the guys in this locker room and what people in this locker room and on my team think." This is standard back and forth between the media, just standard. Cam Newton has a right to say, "Hey, I think the Patriots are overvalued. I don't buy their 9-2 record. I don't buy Drake May. They've played a soft schedule." Cam Newton has every right to say that. And Drake May has every right to say, "Man, I don't even know what Cam Newton's doing. Where'd this come from? I don't know what show he's on." Stephen A. Smith comes up with this unbelievable response where he's calling Drake May a liar based off the fact that Drake May is claiming he doesn't know what show Cam Newton is on. Anyway, let's play the clip.
About this kid, he can run it, he's tough, he's poised, and he's absolutely dynamic in the pass game. And this team under Mike Vrabel can win the AFC Championship.
He's also a liar. He's also a liar. First of all, let me tell you, it's not to brag. Listen, Pardon the Interruption is the #1 show on ESPN spanning 20 plus decades. First Take is the #1 morning show, 13 years and counting. April will be 14 years. Don't tell me you an athlete and you don't know that. Don't tell me you an athlete and you don't know that Cam Newton ain't on the show. You lying. That's #1. #2, I'm going to take it to a more serious tone with
year. And you're 58. You're a journalist, allegedly. You're making $20 million a year. And you're calling some 23-year-old kid a liar. And again, this isn't just me. When Stephen A. said that, and he doubled down and said it twice, called Drake May a liar, you could hear the crowd murmur like, wow, that's over the top. That's strong. That the crowd reacted like, hey, that's inappropriate. You could hear the crowd. You're a liar. He's a liar. He doubled down and said it twice. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this. I saw this yesterday and I'm like, the man who's run around for 20 plus years pretending he had a college basketball career, pretending that he has a 6-inch screw in his knee, pretending that he drove from New York on a Saturday to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and had a tryout for the Winston-Salem State basketball team in 1988 or around there on a Sunday in February when the team is in the middle of the season or at the end of the season, starting to prepare for its conference tournament. And they hold a tryout on a Sunday in February. And you are lying and telling people, yeah, I knocked down 17 straight threes, and this little poor, broke HBCU offered me a full ride scholarship on the spot. You're telling those lies for 20 plus years. And you're calling Drake May a liar on national TV because he says, hey, I don't know where Cam Newton does a show twice a week?
I will say this though, this nigga's a whole hater.
This is insanity. And that ESPN is allowing this. This man has no self-awareness. No, ESPN doesn't care about the truth. When I call this man a plant and one of the most dishonest, disingenuous people in the history of sports media, I'm not exaggerating. The audacity to call this young man a liar twice when you've done nothing but tell lies and you've admitted that you're lying. I want to play SOT 6. This is Stephen A. Smith acknowledging the lie.
Before I go any further, let me stay here, though. This same dude, ladies and gentlemen, working over there at Blaze Media, trying to come across as he's some paragon of virtue, and he brings up God a lot. Tell me what's God-like about what he does. He talks smack about people. He ventures into the personal. He swears up and down he knows stuff he can't possibly know. He does all of these things. And he hides behind a cloth of truth. This is what he's trying to swear that it is, but never telling the truth about himself. How are you acting before you got a job at Blaze TV? What proclivities did you have, Jason Whitlock? We could talk about other people's personal life, but we don't want to get into yours, right? Looking like a damn walrus. This is who you are. The lion ass that you are. Ladies and gentlemen, this dude literally tried to say I lied in my book. Did you contact Amy Bell from Simon & Schuster? Because you see, they fact check everything. I'm a New York Times bestseller. I know that hurts him to hear that. You want to be in media. You want to be in front of the camera. I work for ESPN. I work for SiriusXM. Plus, I own my own platform. Who you working for? And by the way, you're working for them. Why? Because you can't get a job anywhere else. How come Fox won't hire you? How come ESPN won't hire you? How come CBS or NBC won't hire you? How come you can't get a real job? You don't talk about that. This is the kind of stuff that happens. He has gotten to a point where if you look at him, the only way he's making money is off of talking about me. He talks about me all the time, y'all. He talks about me all the time because you're not where I'm at. You know, you the dude that slide tape recorders under hotel doors to try to listen to athlete conversations. That's the dude you are. You're the dude that sit up there and lie all the time, every chance you get, and go about the business of undermining people in your professional career. There's a reason, ladies and gentlemen, you can say what you want about me, but you notice that you'll see me at basketball games, you'll see me at football games, you'll see me at boxing matches, you'll see me at UFC matches. You know why you don't see Jason Whitlock there? Because he can't show up in public. Because he's scared of what's going to happen to him. Because that's how many enemies he has because of all the lies that he has told, especially about black people. This is the devil in the flesh. I'm talking right now to the people who work with him. Y'all are next. I'm not talking about from me. I'm talking about from him. He turns on everybody. He will lie. He will deceive. He will do everything. Satan is his father. When I said what I said about him, he tried to call Winston-Salem State acting like I was lying about having a basketball scholarship. At least that's what they told me. Do you know what else he did? Are you ready for this? Put Kevin and Josh back up on the air because I want to see their face when I said this. Do you know he called my pastor, Pastor A.R. Bernard from the Christian Cultural Center in New York. Jason Whitlock called him trying to get him on the show to talk about my personal life and my personal revealings to my pastor. When we talk about despicable, how despicable can you be? This man, every time I turn around, the fixation on me, he went on Sage Steele's podcast and talked about me for 18 minutes. I just got off the phone with Sage Steele because I had to get permission to show the clip. And she said, quote, I was shocked at how much he continued to talk about you. She didn't say anything bad about him. She just said, I was very shocked because it was unsolicited and volunteered. He just wouldn't stop. I'm paraphrasing. Because he can't stop talking about me. Why don't you tell him the truth, Jason? It's the only way you can make money. Because that's how useless you've become in mainstream. You don't even talk about sports anymore. You talk about people. You don't have to get out there and do any reporting. You don't have to get in somebody's face. Do I need to talk about when you was on Patrick Bet-David's podcast and how you were supposed to make an appearance with Roland Martin? And you found out at the last minute it was Roland Martin that you had to sit on the set against, and you ran out in the street all discombobulated and foggy to the point where they had to grab you off the streets from getting run over by a car because you didn't know where you were because you were so petrified of having to sit across from Roland Martin and debate him about the politics that you spewed. We want to talk facts? This is Jason Whitlock. This is who he is. I'm not going to call him what Matt Barnes calls him on The Smoke. I'm not going to talk to you about what people think about him. I'm encapsulating it by saying this. Stephen A. Smith is everywhere. You got a boxing event. You got a UFC event. You got a basketball event, College of Pros. You got a football event, College of Pros. You got First Take on the road. You got First Take on HBCUs. You got Sirius XM on the road. You got Sirius XM in the nation's capital. The stuff that he talks about, I'm talking to those people. Ain't nobody trying to come sit down with him because he's useless. He's just blowing into the wind with the breath that he has left in his fat ass body. This is who he is. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is this. With all of that going on, all of that stuff that's happening, here I am minding my business, never bringing him up. And all he does is bring me up because it's the only way he can make money.
Stephen A. Smith, oh, my mic was muted. Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. He'll never stop. He'll never end. To the end, y'all. To the end. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green, they getting at it now. Like, what's going on, man? Everybody got some shit going on. Everybody. What the hell? Now these two.
I listened to the clip. You didn't say Draymond was a fake tough guy. You said he's one of those guys. Yeah, not being one of those guys doesn't necessarily mean that you are.
Yeah, I was asked a specific question, and I didn't mention Draymond. It wasn't for one reason or another. I just don't. I don't put him in the category with the guys that I named. That's all. And I've watched Draymond's career from the time he came in to now. And I think a lot of the things and the people who he has done things to has been calculated. It's just, I don't think it's not spur of the moment things. It ain't reactionary things. And it's people, and I said it's just people who he hasn't hit someone or did something to someone, and someone's instant reaction is the next step, right? Everybody complains, everybody looks for the refs to break things up, and he hasn't done anything to someone, and there's been a reaction where, like, oh shit, it hasn't been that reaction yet. So, just yeah, no, I have nothing. I respect Draymond's career, what he's done, what he has done for the Warriors, 4-time champion, all those things. Yeah, not to take anything off his career, but no, I just don't put him in the category with Rick Mahorn, Charles Oakley, those guys. Like, I don't put him in that category.
Like a
I just-
Zebo say I'm a
Otis Thorpe,
bully to bully.
or Buck Williams. I don't put him
from?
in. I don't put him in that category with Zebo. I don't put him in that category. I don't. It's just what you done.
Now, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Now, nowadays, yeah. Now, Draymond ain't no pushover. I think that's where Kenyon's going a little too far. Cause who's to say these niggas that he named was tough? Like who'd he say?
Bully to bully.
Or Buck Williams. I don't put him in.
I think it said Buck Williams. Hold on. Who else he say?
Don't put him in
The
that
Mahorn.
Zebo. I don't put him in that category.
Zebo, are you serious? Zach Randolph and Draymond Green? It's damn near the same person. I see when you say names like that, I see when you put names on it, it gets a little bit disrespectful. Then you kind of size up who he's talking about.
I don't. It's just with Udonis, I just
Zebo.
certain guys, what it is.
My man said Udonis has one.
We're gonna play hard. We're gonna play basketball, but you cross the line and it's gonna get there like quickly, and that's just what it is, man.
So a lot of times we talk about the 70s, 80s. Obviously, fighting was encouraged, embraced. The fines weren't as bad back then. You were allowed to really get to it. But is the league soft nowadays, or are players just less willing to give up them game checks by engaging in fisticuffs?
All of it. It's all under the same thing. I don't think these guys grew up having fist fights, so they're not quick to go there. Now, this is what it is. Like,
that's fair.
when you grow up having fist fights, you quick to go to that, right? That's what you know, right? When you disrespect, you come from the shoulders. Somebody call you a bitch, you come from the shoulders. Somebody say something disrespectful, you come from the shoulders with it. That's just the way a lot of us grew up. These kids didn't grow up that way. So we're not expecting them that to be their first reaction when something is presented, and that something negative is presented. That's not their reaction. So I don't expect them to be that way. So whether it's soft or whatever, however people want to classify it as, right?
Yeah.
But as time is gone, we don't want to, the game needs to be the game. Basketball needs to be free flowing, but every now and again, people get disrespectful out here. And when you get disrespected, then some people react a certain way. These guys don't.
Yeah.
Not everybody react that way.
If I say who would you consider if Draymond went after in the league right now? That would
Isaiah Stewart. Anybody on that Pistons team? Beef Stew.
Durden too. Yeah.
Anybody on that Pistons team. He did that to the Pistons team in Detroit. I'd be like, hey, brother, you crazy.
Well, I'm just like, when you
Brother, you crazy. You do that to one of them.
Yeah, no, I just
One of them real YNs.
Yeah,
That's the lean YNs over there.
Okay, yeah. I usually agree with Kenyon Martin, but he might be full of shit. If you really, really look at it, and I know we go back and forth with the eras of basketball, and they was tougher. And I ain't gonna lie, man. To me, man, Kenyon named some weenies to me compared to Draymond. Like, you can't get mad at Draymond because it ain't no tough guys in the league. It was probably about like, it really ain't no tough guys in the league. It really wasn't either. I think Charles Oakley was overrated as a tough guy. He was more of a bully. He picked and choose too. Everybody pick and choose. Maybe not Kenyon Martin, but everybody picks and choose for the most part, 98%. So now that I look at it and then I hear him say those names, I'm like, yeah, Kenyon might be going a little too far with the bullshit. Hold on, let me pull up Draymond's response. I ain't gonna lie, I like Draymond's response. He did it the right way. I'm not gonna lie.
The shots coming out of Grizz Arenas podcast, in particular, Kenyon Martin. And it's a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing because for those of you that don't know, Kenyon Martin was born in Saginaw, Michigan. Kenyon Martin, dad, Paul Roby, played at my high school. And so growing up in a city like Saginaw, Michigan, you're always looking for hope when you grow up in a city like that. So another person that was born in Saginaw, Michigan was Serena Williams. And although these two people that I just mentioned didn't quite
I didn't know that.
grow up in Saginaw, spent some of their younger lives in Saginaw, but didn't quite grow up in Saginaw. A city with so much pride, like a small city like Saginaw, still root for those people relentlessly. So I spent my childhood rooting for Serena Williams relentlessly because you feel that connection. Like, yo, when you look her name up and where she's born, it says Saginaw, Michigan. And for a city that's always looking for hope, you're so proud that she was born in the same place that we were born. So for Kenyon Martin to go on to be the number one pick, had the success that he had at Cincinnati, go on, and like I said, and having a pretty good NBA career. As a Saginaw native, you relentlessly cheer for those people. So the constant shots has been a little confusing to me because I don't quite know where they came from. And you think, someone that was a number one pick that didn't quite have the career that I've had, but played similar roles in a sense, would appreciate it, would show more love, especially when you go back to a kid born and raised in Saginaw. You think it'll be a little more love. So it's a little disappointing to see the constant shots. I just always thought it'll be a little more love than that. But when you were the number one pick and effectively, underachieved, I guess that would be the reason why. To be the number one pick and make the All-Star game one time, most would say it's probably an underachievement. Be that I was the 35th pick and made the All-Star game.
Draymond's talking that shit right now, and he has every right to.
4 times.
I'll let him say that again.
Defensive Player of the Year, Kenyon Martin was a defender. I think he would consider himself a good defender. Never quite reached the pinnacle of that when you talk Defensive Player of the Years, or 9 all defensive teams that I had, that I have, and he has 0. It's tough to sit in a space of like continuing to speak on my name and call my name out as if I underachieved or am underachieving when I was just simply the 35th pick in the NBA draft and somebody took a swing on in the second round and it just happened to work out, to become one of the greatest players in the franchise history. It just happened to work out. You'd think there'd be more love from a guy who plays similar roles but underachieved a bit. Like, you think he'd be like, man, but look at the heights that this guy took it to. And so that the guys cut from a mold like us, that now it's a path created that they can take it to even higher heights. That's the love that I thought would be there, but it's just been a little weird and like constant shots, and due to my respect.
Ain't no love out here, Draymond. Ain't no love out here. And I ain't mad at his response, man. I'm not mad at his response at all. Not even a little bit. I'm on Draymond Green's side. And I like Kenyon Martin. He's all right. But he might get caught in some whole shit. He might have said some whole shit. Say some whole shit sometimes. It's all right, Kenyon. You underachiever, you. All right. That nigga did shoot like 3 for 23 in the NBA Finals. Straight bricks. On to the end. I'm gonna end this with no pun intended. I'm gonna end this with Andy Dick. Did you guys see Andy Dick in the middle of the streets?
It's Andy Dick, guys. Andy Dick. Let's go talk to Andy Dick. What's up, Andy? Hey, you look good, man. I always look good, boy. Thank you. Andy, who's your favorite rapper?
Well, we're just a couple hours away.
It's Elliott. Yeah, they honored Outkast tonight.
Oh,
Outkast. Fucking Ellen. Yeah. Wait, what? They honored Outkast tonight. That's why we're here.
Oh
my God. Aren't they? They're amazing, right?
You didn't know that? Billy, you're black.
I knew that. No, I did know that.
Why didn't you get me invited?
Slipped my mind for a second.
They were right there. Andre and Big Boy got
No!
Yes, they were right there.
I saw him today in Venice.
No, I don't.
Pretty amazing.
Hope you're kidding.
No, I swear to God. We just.
You know that, Billy?
Yes, I did.
They were right the fuck there. I know them from MTV days.
What's up, bro?
I mean, I'm on the curb now, and they're going into their show.
But
It's different. We're on different levels. You don't know how much they love me. You fucking know that you guys didn't tell. You should say Andy's over there. We could have fucked with him and say he's not doing well. He's a little down and out. And then I would jump up. Say I'm doing fucking fine.
Hey, Andy, be blessed, brother.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
You seem like a really good guy.
Thank you. Likewise, man. Take care.
I hope I run into you again.
Once again soon. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Outkast forever.
Outcast forever. Dude, he was literally
Andy Dick was on the ground just hanging out. He seemed okay compared to other times that I've seen. He seemed fine, like fine-ish. We'll catch you guys on the flip. Be easy.
Man, yeah, shout out to him. Andy Dick was out there on the ground. He had some shit going on. I had it. Cicely Tyson. I seen that, but that's not what I was looking for. Andy Dick had a rap sheet. Where's that shit at? Yeah, there we go. Andy Dick spotted slumped on the sidewalk, rambling. In 2008, he was charged with sexual battery, drug possession, sexual battery. He pleaded guilty, received probation at the time. 2010, he was charged with sexual abuse West Virginia after allegedly groping a bartender. This nigga's off the chain. He faced a misdemeanor battery charge. Oh, Lord, yeah, I'm cool on him. I ain't know all that. What the hell is going on? What happened to Andy Dick? I fell off. Yeah, but I don't know what happened to this nigga Andy Dick.
It's Andy Dick, guys. Andy Dick. Let's go talk to Andy Dick. What's up, Andy? Hey, you look good, man. I
always look good, boy. Thank you.
Andy, who's
Seen that flipping through Twitter. But anyway, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Bad Guys Pod. Like I said, we're still under construction. It's not new. That's not what we normally do here, but I'm just trying things out. See if I got the video thing down. But next episode, back to normal, most likely. NFL picks. I got some other things going on. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the podcast. Bad Guys out.